crunch from baking it instead of frying it, right? Either bake it, not fried. All right. So do you have any tips you'd like to give us before we get started?
Gosh, this looks good.
Well, you know, the panko breadcrumbs are what is going to give it that crunch. So be sure you have panko breadcrumbs. They're the best invention since sliced bread, honey. And then when you flour that shrimp, when you flour it, really shake that tail off because you don't want to taste that shrimp.
Yeah, okay.
And also that cooking rack is going to help you not to have soggy shrimp. You know, if you have great big ones, you may need to turn it in the middle of it, but you know, it depends on the size. You're going to know when they're done. They'll curl a little bit and turn pink on the tail.
All right, I'm going to get started on that right now so you can help walk me through it. We're going to preheat our oven to 425 degrees, and as you said, we placed a rack. How is it, you guys? Nice and crunchy?
I have a problem.
Yeah? What's your problem?
I only have 2.
Well, we'll get you some more. We have much more. We have the baking sheet on top. Of course, we sprayed it, and as Debbie said, you spray it so the shrimp won't stick to it. And then we peeled and deveined the shrimp, a thing that you really hate to do, but you get. She gets.
But it's worth it. You don't want to eat all that stuff inside the shrimp.
No, the vein. No, we went to a friend's house one time, and they told us that it was
seasoning.
Yeah, they told us it was seasoning.
Not so much.
No.
Really?
It wasn't.
Yes.
Don't do it.
No, you got us to peel and devein it. Okay, so in a bowl, we're going to toss, we have the coconut with the breadcrumbs right over here. We're going to remove half of the mixture. We're going to go ahead and put the toasted coconut in there. Just pop it in there. Is that, I know you guys are going, oh my gosh.
So good.
How's that?
So good.
Cornbread. That's
well, we haven't got to that.
all right, so you go ahead.
Is this like a butter?
That's like a what's this? Is that did Haley make it, or is it part of your recipe, Debbie, of this butter that you put?
Cornbread?
The cornbread, and what did we?
Butter. No, I didn't add any butter. No, ma'am.
Well, I guess we did it over here. All right. What is that for? For Mark?
Oh.
Yeah? Doesn't Mark another? Oh, he gets another one.
Oh, there you go.
No, you
All right. Okay, so we have the flour. We have a bowl. We whisk the egg whites, and we have some hot sauce. Ari, if you could put some hot sauce in there, and a little bit of salt and pepper into that. Then we're going to.
Busy to eat.
Okay, we're going to place the flour in the third, we have it right here, we have it here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take the shrimp and put the shrimp in the flour, and as Debbie says, we've got to really shake the flour off. All right.
Shake it, honey.
Yeah, I'm shaking it, I'm shaking it, there we go. Shake and jiggle.
You want to taste that.
All right, yeah, you're right. So Ari just did that, and then what we're going to do is dip it in the egg whites, Ariana, and then put it into the coconut mixture. And then after we do that, we're going to pat it as really well, and then we're going to add it to our rack, and then we're going to put it into the oven. It's been in here preheating, and then you bake it for only 5 to 6 minutes. If it's the really jumbo ones, I'd say only about 7, because you don't want to overcook the shrimp. If you do, they turn out like rubber with coconut on it. You don't want to do that, right, Debbie? So you have to be.
That's right. And you know, sometimes I use sweetened coconut. It's a little bit stickier, and it'll help you keep those goodies on.
Okay, so great, good job, Erin.
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Yes, it was a premature open. Okay, so now I'm going to open up our oven. Ready? Magic oven.
Oh my gosh, I made that.
Ta-da! All right, I'm going to take this.
5 to 7 minutes.
Move this over, and then what you put on it is this apricot sauce, which is so. How did you come up with this? Because this is genius. I love it.
You know, I watched my grandmother can and make preserves so many times, and I would burn myself trying to get to it before it was done. And it just made sense to me, if you take it back to its original state, that it's going to be yummy. Add a little zing, add a little zip, and there you go.
There you go, and some red pepper. I like you. I want you to be my girlfriend. You're so much fun.
To come over for holidays.
Yes.
Absolutely, be friends. Let's go on a slumber party.
Oh, you know what? You know, we should have her fly when we do our slumber party, because we do one once every season. You should come out for our slumber party. You could be the girlfriend.
I'll be there.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun. You could cook. All right. So we cook it down for how long? We'll put it on the stove for how long, Debbie?
Just melt it. It's all it takes. Just melt it.
Want to taste this? All right. We're going in. I'm going in. Here we go.
So good.
And then we have to talk about the cornbread too. Oh, let me just say, you combine the apricot preserves with the my mouth is watering, I'm so sorry. Cider vinegar and some crushed pepper flakes, really easy. Stir over medium heat until the preserves are melted, and then you're gonna serve it. What is this cornbread? It sounds so delicious. What is that?
It's really
Everything's
good.
in it.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Listen,
is
spicy.
when you're
Good.
from the South,
wow.
when you're from the South, a cornbread recipe is a staple. It's practically the law. And I took my mom's decadent recipe and just lightened it up a little bit, added a little jazz to it, and here's what you get. You know, I replaced like whole eggs with egg substitute or egg whites. I used buttermilk instead of whole milk. I used canola oil instead of melted butter and bacon grease.
It's a
and-
little
Debbie,
spicy
did
there.
you kick it up a notch
Yeah,
there?
did you kick it up a notch? Because it's a little
There's a little
spicy.
Oh
kick.
yes, oh yes.
Wait,
We
that-
like things spicy around here.
Uh-huh.
I can tell.
I like it. There's
What's in it?
jalapeno in there.
Jalapeno in it?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.